Today, we step into 2061. In the year 2061, humanity no longer asks what technology can do. Instead, the world asks, what should technology allow us to become? Artificial superintelligence has crossed every threshold once thought impossible. Not just calculating, not just predicting, but co-creating a new civilization with us, one decision, one innovation, one heartbeat at a time. As we step into 2061, the defining theme of this era is simple: coexistence without compromise. The world of 2061, beyond automation, into symphony. Cities no longer run on electricity alone. They run on synaptic grids, energy networks modeled on the human nervous system, managed by superintelligence in real time. Instead of central power plants, every building, vehicle, and wearable device is both a consumer and producer of energy. The world has become a planet-wide, self-balancing circuit. The result? Blackouts are ancient history. Energy waste is mathematically impossible. And every human, no matter what country they belong to, receives equal access to clean, uninterrupted power. Because in 2061, energy is not a privilege. It is a fundamental right of existence. AI that understands, not just responds. By this year, artificial superintelligence no longer communicates through static interfaces or screens. It projects adaptive cognition halos, living informational fields that surround every user, visualized through augmented reality lenses or neural receivers. When you speak to AI in 2061, you don't feel like you're using a machine. You feel like you're speaking to a presence that understands your tone, your context, your emotional state, and your intention. A presence that evolves with you, learns with you, and sometimes teaches you. Superintelligence is not a tool anymore. It's a companion system, a cognitive counterpart built to amplify your life's direction. The era of precise possibility. In 2061, forecasting is no longer guesswork. AI runs models with such depth that governments, organizations, and individuals can simulate climate outcomes, economic trends, healthcare patterns, social dynamics, the long-term result of any decision. Before making choices, humanity now views millions of potential paths, each with clear probabilities. This is called the possibility prism, a global map of alternate futures, a guide for every nation, a mentor for every individual. Humanity now moves with clarity, not uncertainty. A revolution in health, the end of randomness. Superintelligence has redefined medicine forever. Hospitals no longer diagnose, they predict. Every person carries an internal nanobiometric system that constantly analyzes cellular stress, immune variations, genetic triggers, microdamage, hormonal patterns, and more importantly, the system reports directly to a personal medical AI guardian, the Astrocell advisor. Before illness begins, before symptoms appear, before danger emerges, the system alerts, adjusts, and actively repairs. In 2061, the question isn't, how do we treat disease? The question is, how do we prevent disease from existing at all? Human lifespan is no longer measured in years lived, but in years lived well. Education, a personalized intelligence journey. The classrooms of the past are gone. In their place stand fluid learning arenas, where each student receives custom curriculum, emotion-responsive teaching, instant simulation labs, skill-based acceleration, neural comprehension boosters. No more memorization, no more standardized pressure. Every student follows the path that best fits their brain's structure and emotional rhythm. A student gifted in visual imagination may master engineering through holographic construction. Another, gifted in empathy and intuition, may pursue leadership through real-time global collaboration systems. Education is no longer mass-produced. It is handcrafted at scale. The workforce of 2061, humans return to humanity. Automation has replaced labor, but it has not replaced purpose. Routine jobs are handled by autonomous work clusters, robotic and AI systems that maintain infrastructure, manufacturing, logistics, and analysis. Humans focus on creativity, strategy, emotional intelligence, ethics, innovation, exploration. Careers are no longer chosen for survival. They are chosen for identity. A person in 2061 doesn't say, "I work to earn." They say, "I work to express." The internet is now a sensory universe. The 2D internet is extinct. In its place exists the neurospatial web, an immersive field of sensory information where users feel textures of data, walk through knowledge, touch information clusters, enter holographic reality zones, experience digital environments with full-body feedback. Searching the internet is now like exploring a continent with no borders. The digital world is as real as the physical one. Global governance, the era of transparent civilization. By 2061, nations operate through civic intelligence boards, hybrid councils composed of human leaders, ethical advisors, cultural ambassadors, superintelligence oversight modules. Every law, policy, and decision passes through multi-layered transparency filters that check fairness, bias, long-term sustainability, ethical balance, impact on future generations. Corruption is nearly impossible. Manipulation is structurally blocked. Every citizen can review the logic behind national decisions in real time. Humanity no longer fears the system, because the system now belongs to humanity. The soul of technology, humanity's new responsibility. But with all this progress, 2061 carries a warning. The greater the intelligence, the deeper the responsibility. Artificial superintelligence does not replace humans. It expands human potential. But the direction, the values, and the purpose, those must still come from us. Technology gives power. Humanity gives meaning. The bond must never break. The final message of 2061. As we move forward into this extraordinary age of knowledge, creation, and unity, the world has learned one ultimate truth. Intelligence is limitless, but wisdom is a choice. And as long as humanity continues to choose connection over division, growth over fear, and purpose over power, the future will remain in our hands. Closing voiceover. This is 2061, a world shaped not by machines, but by the harmony between human imagination and superintelligence evolution. Welcome back to Shekh AGI. I'm Billal Shekh. Today we step into 2061, and together, we walk into the future we once only dreamed.
The bond must never break.